Mike McCarthy had Aaron Rodgers. We all know what type of guy Aaron Rodgers is. He's a type A guy. He's going to do his own thing. He doesn't care. Like, he does not care. He's not politically correct. He's not going to be politically correct. The dude's in his 40s. He's not married. He don't got no kids. He don't even mess with his family. He's basically an OnlyFans model, you know what I'm saying, but a quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
He very little responsibility in his life.
He gives no fucks about anybody. So you know he's a guy that if he feels like he needs to do something to make it happen on the field, he's going to do it. So like the clock's going down, I'm calling timeout. I'm not waiting on my quarterback to call. I mean, my coach to call timeout. If I'm going to change the play, like I'm going to change the play. I'm not going to sit here and like expect my coach to change the play. Like, you know, like you have guys that are like that. Everybody's not like that. Like every quarterback's not like that. Kirk Cousins is not like that. When I was with Dak, he was not like that. My guess is he's still kind of not like that now.
Yo, this is JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Man, I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, tapping in on my videos, bro, getting them subs up for me. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm definitely probably going to get that stack for the season start so we can go live on that first game of the season. But get into this video real quick. So just to set the stage here, I'm cause this gonna be like this video gonna be a part 1 to a part 2 what I'm gonna do, but the part 2 I'm gonna go live on. Okay, so if y'all watch my last couple lives, you're gonna know who I'm talking about in this video. But what they did was the Dak fanboy Slurpees. I seen him post a video of I don't know, I think it was on one of their lives or video. I can't remember. I just happened to see this shit. So they made a post about what Brice Butler thought about the Cowboys. As far as you know, what they think, you know, transpired, or how was the team when he was there, and what he thinks of the team now. So on one part, he was talking about how Dak Prescott ain't like that. One part, he said something about even Patrick Mahomes wouldn't win a Super Bowl in Dallas because of the organization with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. But this is gonna be my part 1 to the video, and part 2, I'm gonna go live about that. I think probably I'll go live, I think Wednesday, if not Thursday, but I think I'm gonna try to do it on Wednesday on the part 2 about this. See, what the Dak fan Slurpee boys did was out of a hour and 8-minute video, they posted like 45 seconds or something to fit their narrative. But I'm gonna get into this part of the video where it talks about Dak Prescott is not like that. So let's get right into it.
It's like the team just looked terrible when it came down to the playoffs, to where it just seemed like, especially when it came down to time management. And I know they're always going to blame coach for time management, which they should. But then I remember they blamed Dak a lot for it. But like, what I think people don't understand is like, a lot of that stuff is habitual. And what I mean by that is like, we never had clock management issues when Jason Garrett was there.
What?
Because like the whole team knew what we do or what we were supposed to do in certain scenarios, because he always talked about it and he always quizzed you. Even if you were a defensive back.
Hold on. Did he say? So he talking about Mike McCarthy not having great clock management versus Jason Garrett having better clock management than Mike McCarthy? Hold on, let him finish. Hold on.
and we were on our Friday or Saturday walkthroughs and we were going through time management, he might call on you and be like, hey, we have 15 seconds left on the clock. What are we trying to do? And you better know the answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we all knew that. So, like, as a former player that played there when McCarthy got there, and, you know, obviously they had those few games, I guess, against, like, the Niners or whatever, where, like, the clock management was looking awful. That would never happen with Jason. Like, you know, the fourth downs when, like, we got to get the ball punted or whatever, and, like, you know, coach, we need to call the timeout, and McCarthy's not calling.
Man, am I hearing this right? He's saying time management wouldn't have happened like that under Jason Garrett?
Like, you know, coach, we need to call the timeout, and McCarthy's not calling timeout, and the clock's just getting ran out, and then we don't end up having enough time. That doesn't happen with Jason. And it's because it was just built-in habits. It's built-in practicing situations, right? And I think my guess, this is just a guess, because those things were happening a lot with them, they weren't working on it. And then I kind of, you can kind of throw blame a little bit on both the quarterback and the head coach, because it's like Mike McCarthy had Aaron Rodgers. We all know what type of guy Aaron Rodgers is. He's a type A guy. He's going to do his own thing. He doesn't care. Like, he does not care. He's not politically correct. He's not going to be politically correct. Dude's in his 40s. He's not married. He don't got no kids. He don't even mess with his family. He's basically the OnlyFans model. You know what I'm saying? But a quarterback.
Bryce?
You know what I'm saying?
He very little responsibility in his life.
He gives no fucks about anybody. So you know he's a guy that if he feels like he needs to do something to make it happen on the field, he's going to do it. So, like, the clock's going down, I'm calling timeout. I'm not waiting on my quarterback call. I mean, my coach to call timeout. If I'm going to change the play, like, I'm going to change the play. I'm not going to sit here and, like, expect my coach to change the play.
Oh.
You know, like,
Dak is not him. He's not like that. And see, that's why I kind of was giving that. That's why I thought Mike McCarthy used to get frustrated with Dak Prescott, because he felt like he had Aaron Rodgers who would do what Brice Butler is talking about, but Dak Prescott, he couldn't do it. He would wait for Mike McCarthy to change the play. Mike McCarthy actually, was it in that Falcons game where he slammed his tablet down because Dak didn't change the play, when Mike McCarthy, you know, probably was thinking, okay, he's going to change the play. I'm used to a quarterback that knows what the fuck he doing when he get under center. I'm telling you, I bet they had to dumb down that playbook for Dak Prescott. I bet you they did.
Like, you have guys that are like that. Everybody's not like that. Like, every quarterback's not like that. Kirk Cousins is not like that. When I was with Dak, he was not like that. My guess is he's.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Let me go back. What he said?
Like that. My guess is he's still kind of not like that now. I was with Dak, he was not like that. My guess is he's still kind of not like that now. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a problem. Like, that is not a problem. You know, Pat Mahomes seems like a guy that's like more like Aaron Rodgers. Like, he gonna cuss out Andy Reid. Like, he gonna cuss him out. If he don't like what's going on, he gonna cuss Andy out.
But hold up, Bryce. That is a problem, because you named Kirk Cousins. You saying he not like that? Oh, let me let him go. My bad.
And it's gonna be over in 10 seconds, and they're gonna do what they gotta do. Everybody's not like that. Trevor Lawrence don't seem like he like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt Jalen Daniels is like that. Like, he doesn't seem like he's like that. Like, everybody's not like that.
Okay,
so
hold up, but see, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, they not like that, and it shows. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes like that, and they got Super Bowls. I think Jalen Daniels is like that with his play. He don't have to be so demonstrative. You know what I'm saying? He could do it with his play. So I don't know, you know, the attitude part. Plus, he's a rookie. So I don't know why he kind of threw Jalen Daniels in there, but it goes for Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott and Trevor Lawrence. You notice he compared them to Kirk Cousins. Y'all notice he compared Dak Prescott to Kirk Cousins. He ain't got no Super Bowl. Dak ain't got no Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence ain't got no Super Bowl. And if you want to throw Jaden Daniels in there, he's gotten closer than all of those guys to a Super Bowl. And he was a rookie.
I think when it comes to those scenarios, you can blame a little bit on both. Where it's like, I think McCarthy's expecting my quarterback to handle some of these situations, and then quarterback is used to the coach doing it, right? And then it doesn't get done. So, yeah.
And that's my point. Brice Butler said it. See, this is a part of the video they didn't play. Out of an hour and 8-minute video, they didn't show this. They didn't talk about that part. But yeah, this is the part one I'm gonna do for the video. I'm definitely gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna go live and do it, y'all. And this is really showing how they only talk about shit to fit their narrative about that. You feel me? But I'm here for that. I'm gonna show the opposite. Yo, this is JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak.
More people get to look at our brand and get to look at us, which at the end of the day benefits all of us.